go. Hey guys, Comment Boss here from Amerime Media, and I'm joined with my right hand, Corey Salty True Floyd. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Salty Live 215, live in your face. We are the Amerime Junkies. Today, we have special guests. We're here to talk to them from a hood far away, but really kind of down the street.
I like
Really,
that.
right down the street because they are Philadelphia natives. But before we get into the actual interview, introduce yourself, guys.
Of course. Yes. We are the Urban Jedi Knights.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let him go first. He's the protagonist.
How y'all doing? I'm name's Devin Lockwood, aka Navad for Urban Jedi Knights. Number one protagonist, blue lightsaber for the Force. And
that's right.
Justice.
Right.
Oh,
Justice. That's right.
Nah, that was yesterday.
Oh, you hear that?
It's your boy Darth Bellum, aka Greg Jones. I gotta say it backwards because I'm more Sith in the streets and sometimes Greg in the sheets. You already know how I get down. The Sith with vengeance. You know how we get down. Red lightsabers all day. Hate in the eyes. Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. Let's show the world a sample of what you guys are.
By all means.
Hey, that joint is tight. That joint is tight.
What makes that so funny? It's like down the street from Chinatown. So if a random dude just popped up and pulled out his own lightsaber, like, oh shit.
I love it.
It makes you wonder because that area that y'all shot at is a big tourist part of the city. Did anybody like randoms besides that one guy stop and start watching y'all?
He wasn't even random. He was actually one of us. But
okay.
Yeah. Like for once in my life, I've seen that area empty. Like it's never empty. Like you said, it's a tourist spot.
Never empty.
Never empty. Wasn't December? Was that December or was that?
Yeah, that was December.
That was the December. It was getting cold, so that must have been it.
But that was December. I think that was right after the movie.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. No, I was pretty vacant that night for once. We was blessed with low traffic.
Yes, y'all was blessed, and the light and everything popped for that scene, man. Definitely. It was so dark that your lightsaber just popped.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what got y'all into doing this? Being the Urban Jedis.
We're gonna do this in two parts.
Yeah, 2 parts.
I'll let you tackle the front end, the actual part, and I'm gonna tackle the writing part and all that.
Cool. So I want to say, how many years we going back? About 4? A little over
this now.
20,
that's 4.
A little over 4 years ago, I was practicing or trying to rehearse for America's Got Talent. I really wanted to be in the show. I'm a dancer and I impersonate Michael Jackson. So as you know, me and Greg being both sons of MJ, I reached out to him. I said, "Hey man, you want to help me train? And I would love to have have an eye, and maybe we can go somewhere and start practicing." So we go practicing into one of our our local studios, and one day in between rehearsal, I see a broomstick and I pick it up and I twirl it behind my back like Anakin does in Episode 3. And he goes off. He's like, "Whoa, wait a second! What is that? You can do that? How do you do that?" And I was like,
"I'm easily excited."
I told him.
So am I.
And I was like, "Yo," I told it to myself. Like when Episode 3 came out, like I love Episode 3. I love Anakin, and I thought he did it. He was doing it because he had a robotic arm, but really Hayden Christensen really taught himself how to do it. So I taught myself how to do it. And
that's part of Jedi training camp. Everybody had to learn how to do that shit.
It's crazy.
Facts though, like that's actually how we do it. That's actually how we do it.
So never forget that somewhere Samuel Jackson was like, all right, I gotta get this motherfucker down.
Facts.
Crazy. Yeah, and pretty much like the rest is history. Like since then, Greg picked up a broomstick and I had a broomstick, and we're like, all right, well, let's put this together. All right, well, this might be going someplace or whatever. And then about a month later, we're practicing 3 times a week, putting together choreography.
Right.
Like, and then also we're all putting together choreography, but then Greg is like writing a story like behind how like my character may move and like what his character might be, because he's always loved the Sith and I'm a Jedi, so it literally works. Like it wouldn't have worked any other way. Like if I wanted to be a Sith or if he wanted to be a Jedi, we wouldn't be here right now. It's crazy.
Right. I ain't got the swagger of a Jedi. Like at all.
It's crazy. Oh man, it's been so long.
It has, hasn't it? 4 years?
4 years. 4 years.
So
okay, what's the back half? What's the other half of it?
Okay, so from my point of view, right? Because he told you how we got to that point and how I freaked out seeing him do the Anakin flourish. You gotta understand, so we grew up on Star Wars just in separate lives. Like I met you in like 2015. 15. Sheesh. 16. So we started getting cool in 2015, and like we're learning like, yo, Star Wars is like a prevalent part of our childhood. So while he's like actually perfectly doing the Anakin flourish, I'm doing like this weird variation where it's like I'm twirling it between my fingertips, like, and it's like the great value version of it, and I'm tossing it in my head. So when I see him, that's why I freaked out, and I'm like, yo, we gotta do something with this. We gotta do something with this. So we started like the Instagram page that came first. He started having some of his friends come by and see us like practice, because at the time it was really just like, oh, this is just fun. This is, it might not go nowhere. And one of his friends brought a lightsaber. Shouts out to the homie Ian.
Yeah, shout out to Ian.
He brought a lightsaber, and we were like, yeah, you know what? It's a wrap.
It's gotta happen now.
We doing something with it. And it was like the major moment that was like us pushing out the starting gate was when he told me that a coworker, was it a coworker?
It's a coworker, yeah.
One of your coworkers came up to you and was like, yo, what's going on with UJK? And it's funny because it was like a working title for the longest time. And I'm like, yeah, what do we call ourselves? Will we really do this like a thing? Like, will we, and we were just tossing around names. And then apparently he was spitballing the name with some of his coworkers, and it was like, yeah, what's up with UJK? And I'm like, that's it, man. Yeah, the streets have decided our name for us. Yeah, the same way Anakin is called Darth Vader.
Yeah,
it definitely works.
It works.
It definitely works.
It's crazy.
It sounds good on a hat, so there you go.
Yeah. Sure does.
That's how I go when it comes to naming things. If it looks good on a hat, it's probably good.
Yeah, that's a good philosophy. I'm gonna have to take that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Even more like y'all didn't name yourselves. Y'all got fans, and the fans gave y'all a name, which is awesome.
Yeah, it hit.
Right? Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, did you guys look at any previous Star Wars fantasy? Because I used to venture into this shit hard. The Ryan versus Dorkman series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So
okay.
That was back when YouTube was a brand new shiny thing.
It was a newborn. It was an infant.
like people were still on Newgrounds before then YouTube became this new thing. We were like, oh hey, all right.
Shout out to Newgrounds.
It's still around.
For real?
Yes, sir.
Man, I have been on. Wow.
I gotta dive
It's
back
still
in.
around. People are still using it.
That's crazy. God bless them.
That's a throwback.
But to answer your question, yeah and no. I'm gonna let you touch on that because you like for when we're watching other people, it's usually like only physical. We haven't really seen too many fan groups do like a story thing. I don't think we've seen any really, unless it was something like mainline Star Wars. Like what we're doing is like very unique, and I try not to think about it too much because like a lot of that responsibility falls on my shoulders as the writer, and I don't like stress. So but like when it comes to like looking at it for like, so it's really all they're really presenting is like just physical, the physical aspect of it, and that's his realm because we dubbed him as the battle master of the chapter that we in. So go ahead, man.
Yeah. We noticed. Well, I noticed like before me and Greg even became Urban Jedi, became friends. I used to watch the fan films and of course Ryan and Dorkman and things like that. And now getting into it, I still watch the fan films, but I also see like where we fit in. Where we fit in is like we're bringing the choreography, we're bringing the story, and we're bringing original characters. Usually when it comes to some of the fan films, they're missing just one of those things. Sometimes the choreography is good, but the story isn't that good. Sometimes the story is really good and the choreography is lacking. We're bringing all those things that really make a really good film, a really good show, a really good just entertainment piece, and just hitting it hard with original characters, his wonderful writing. I'm bringing, the choreography, and then that's just, it just works like that. It's just a really good machine. So, and that's why we're trying to push out this product.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I will say this though. Again, as he was talking about, like prior to like us becoming like any type of entity like UJK, and prior to us even knowing each other back in high school, I used to obsess over, as you were mentioning, Ryan versus Dortmund. But there was one, it was like garage lightsaber fight, and it was it's two of them. There's one with three homies. One dude had a double bladed lightsaber, and he was giving them homies the business. It was bad. I'm like, yo, this is very sharp choreo, and he was dressed like just regular degular. So I was like, that's dope. And there was another one with this heavy set guy and two other dudes. And one guy got force pushed. You could tell they used the green screen. The guy got force pushed over a ledge, but they made it look like he fell out the garage. And the other one he pulled up with a yellow lightsaber. He ran, and this is the flip I always wanted to do, but I'm a little big now. So if I flip, I might kick the plane out of orbit or something. So homie jumped, but like he jumped sideways, but like tucked into a ball and like stuck the landing and went to work. It was beautiful. And it's kind of
he did a front semi-aerial.
That sounds like that's what it is. Because it was like,
I still remember this stuff.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Once upon a time, I was involved in fight choreography. I have been in at least 2 movies. So
why are we talking about us?
Right. We didn't talk about talking to you.
Nah, we're here for you.
Hey Corey, you want to tell them what movies you was
Shut up! Shut your dirty whore mouth.
We gonna talk. I mean, we hiring kind of
all the time.
Listen, tryouts. Yeah.
Such a dirty whore mouth.
Oh,
we're talking to the UGK.
All right, so
gentlemen,
I'm gonna tell y'all off screen that what movie he was in was not proud of, but I'm not gonna do it on here. But if each of y'all could have an apprentice, who would it be?
Somebody from canon?
No. It could be from anime, comic, manga, from canon world, whoever.
That's a good question. I'm gonna let you go first.
Wow.
Because I'm gonna think about it.
If I could have an apprentice?
I never thought about this.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Because you could have a Padawan, and if you could have an apprentice, like who would they be?
Who am I training in the ways of the Force?
I'm gonna jump in, right? Because I gotta talk it out. So
for me, he's a Sith, so pretty much you're asking him, who are you gonna let stab you in the back?
Who you gonna kill? That's what I was
about to say. Who want to catch the fade when they get right? That's what you're really asking me. Like, who do I want to train on my? But it's crazy because I have a lot of. The reason why I pick Sith is because I love the philosophy behind it. We could get into that later. I ain't gonna jump all the way.
Definitely want to get into that later. Yes.
Appreciate it, but it's like you raise somebody strong enough to the point where they get to throw good hands with you. I'm a purveyor of some really good competitive games, right? I'm a huge nerd. Y'all already know what it is. And some would argue that I shaped him up to play Tekken very well. And
it's the truth.
We throw crazy hands now. It gets ugly. It gets ugly here. So I always think,
who's your main?
Warong.
Yes.
Thank you. I see you're a man of culture as well. I like
that's
that.
right. Yes, sir.
Cheers.
We gotta connect online one day, so you could throw hands with Hawan.
I'm here for it, man. Ataya 268.
$5 says right off the bat, Braheim sucks.
Oh.
I really don't. I really don't.
See, that's the thing though. Like that's so when you ask me that question, I have like this Goku mindset. Like if you suck, I'm gonna be sad. But if you're great, that's awesome. Let's throw some good hands. So it's the same. Let's throw these hands. It's the same for like my apprentice. Like who? No, you know what I'm gonna draw? I'm gonna draw right now. I'm gonna draw super hard.
Okay.
I want the character that I wrote for his character, Navad, to be Darth Bellum's apprentice. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. And if I couldn't get him, I want somebody who can't beat me. I want somebody who can't beat me. I want like, let me see. What's his name? No, the Inosuke from Demon Slayer. I want him.
He wild.
I want him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can shape that up into something crazy, boy. Listen, I used to be wild too. I can shape that up.
He's definitely gonna kill you when the time comes.
He could try.
Be all low.
I need the training. What don't kill me does what?
Right, make you stronger. That's right.
Amen.
That's right. And that's a good choice.
Thank you. Long live the Sith. What you got?
Oh,
Okay.
man. And you said from any type of canon?
Anything. Anything.
I guess off the top of the dome would be probably Sasuke. I'm gonna take Sasuke because on paper he kind of went to the dark side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially when he left.
Not on paper, it was literal.
Yeah. Depending on you. Because I was even when he left.
You try to pull that Obi-Wan from a certain point of view bullshit. You try to pull that Obi-Wan from a certain point of view bullshit. Fuck out of here.
Yes.
No, he went to the dark side.
Yeah, Sasuke definitely went Sith. I mean, he when it came back.
He was trying to take everybody out. It didn't matter who it was.
Right.
I was behind him like, yes, no, but yes. And I'm just like, maybe, if Navad was his mentor, he wouldn't have left the village.
Oh, you could have saved him?
I probably could have.
Okay.
Because Kakashi was just like, go ahead. Don't go, but I'm not gonna stop you. Like, come on. Yeah,
that's kind of bogus.
So
see, I was hoping you would have said Rock Lee, because he might not be able to use the Force, but he could be one of the best lightsaber wielders ever.
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's true. Yeah.
I might want to change mine.
Yeah. He
took the jaws off and was jumping out the gym. Yo, brother was jumping out the gym.
Right. It's like who should I corrupt inside the Hidden League? The most purest soul in there, and that'd be Rock Lee. Like he should not be a Sith.
I love a challenge.
That'd be different,
right?
Okay,
but you gotta corrupt.
With a show like The Mandalorian, which is probably going to be in production in the not too distant future, we've seen some very surprising celebrity faces show up in what is now a new Star Wars canon. Who would you like to see? Just anybody, any celebrity of your liking, just to pop in at least for one episode.
Hayden Christensen.
Avoiding We are big Anakin fans here. Yeah. Like we
nothing wrong with Anakin. Okay. But we're talking about new, not people we already know who are part of the canon.
I hear you. You know what? And it's funny because I was just listening now. I was binging like a lot of old movies yesterday. I would love to see. This is gonna sound super weird. I would love to see 90s Denzel. I'm talking Fallen and Training Day Denzel. But that's that urban Jedi type time that we on. Like I want to see somebody like who can act like they from the streets, act like they doing something greasy.
Listen here, Padawan, you got one day. You got one day to prove to me that you can be in this temple.
I guarantee. You want to go to jail? You want to go home? You want to go home?
My nerve herder. My nerve herder.
You want to go to the outer rim or do you want to go home? You want to go to Coruscant? You want to go home? What do you want to do? Oh my God.
I'd love to see it.
You a Jedi or a Sith? Which one are you?
You got a blaster to your head. It don't matter now, does it? You got a blast to your head. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
What are you gonna do, huh?
Huh?
You gonna
That
shoot me?
You gonna shoot
It's like-
me? You gonna shoot me with the blaster?
I don't think you gonna shoot me, Jake.
Surgical with this lightsaber, Jake.
I'm surgical with this
With
dog.
this lightning.
Get loud.
He's got the lightning.
Say, yo, he got the force. Yo, nah, that's broken. That's God tier right there. I'd love to see it.
Oh my god.
I would pay money to see that.
All right. Who would you see?
I wouldn't mind seeing basically taking out John Boyega, putting in like Michael B. Jordan.
Yo, it's crazy. I was thinking that.
All right.
But as actually like a Jedi though, but actually as like wielding the lightsaber, wielding the force.
Nice. Nice.
New school or old school though? Like in the Mando era? Or I'm sorry, I want to hear where he going with this.
That's
Oh,
cool.
no, go ahead.
Clone Wars.
Ooh.
Clone Wars. I'm a huge fan of Clone Wars.
Okay,
Huge
gotcha,
fan.
gotcha.
I'm a huge fan, but would he survive Order 66?
I'd be mad if he didn't, yo. It's Michael B. Jordan.
Because
yo.
it was like,
That's Killmonger, fam.
Right.
because it was like, listen, Order 66. I don't think a lot of people understand how quickly shit flipped.
Facts, yo.
So
Facts.
Speaking of Order 66, did y'all catch the Bad Batch yesterday?
Yes.
Hey, Greg said he watched. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it yet?
Mhm.
Yes, but that's
What?
actually it's funny. I love that they're doing that. I mean, the downside of it is it might be oversaturation. There's a chance that might be how the audience gets. They might get inundated with it. But on the other hand, like you just said, or like how do I I'm reaching that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So like y'all just said, like
It's okay. It takes practice.
okay, got you. Like you just said, like we gotta see how fast it took place. And like why the Jedi couldn't just get it together in that moment to catch on, because they weren't paying attention to that. They were looking forward. How you gonna feel if you're manning the gap between your own people, the Republic, and the separatist threat, but then the people behind you turn on you. Like the people you protecting, essentially, the people you working with turn on you. Like, of course you're not going to catch that.
Like that.
Like that.
Because
Like that.
it literally happens as quick as a phone call.
That's it. Homie,
And
I want to blast you.
And then the switch up happened.
Boy.
The switch
And
up.
every- and-
different.
No
And
hesitation.
I don't think
Hesitation.
I don't think a lot of people understood how the clones' brains are set, because it was like, no, you don't get it. This isn't an option.
Right.
You don't question
Right.
these orders. Good
Yeah.
soldiers
Right.
follow orders.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're programmed to a point.
That's funny because after seeing that, I was thinking, would the characters in UJK, how would y'all fare if y'all had to deal with that?
I mean, look what you're doing.
Oh, you right. I'm all the way ignorant.
Look what Darth Bellum is doing.
This is true.
They have no chance. None.
I mean,
None
you
at
might
all.
have.
I probably would get wind of it. The way they did. You can't, no spoilers. Sorry.
No spoilers. Sorry.
What?
Yo,
Child's play
Yeah.
compared to.
Hey, Comic
Yo.
Balls,
what's up?
what celebrity would you throw into the Star Wars universe?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I had no
That's true.
idea. I don't know.
He said Jesus, but Jesus is not a celebrity.
Yeah, I'm about to say
He's-
Morgan.
He's the
About to
biggest
say-
celebrity in the world.
I'm about to say Morgan Freeman is acceptable.
Ooh, he could be one of the Wills. Remember the John, the
Hey.
Mortis?
Oh,
father.
hey.
Padre?
Damn.
Hey, that's a good idea.
You're always playing God anyway, so.
Love to see it.
Especially
I like
just
the,
to have him narrate.
Okay.
I like to think of myself as a great Jedi anyway, so I probably wouldn't be involved in anything. I'll be in the outer realm, like being a scribe somewhere.
Being a scribe.
Need a scribe. I hear you.
Hey, that's called playing it safe. I respect that.
I mean,
I
giving
don't.
sanctuary,
You gotta get involved, brother.
giving sanctuary to my Jedi brother right there.
And I'll find him. I'll find y'all.
All the time.
I'm chill. I gotta get out of character.
I thought All right.
Destroy.
While we were talking, I thought about my own question. I was like, I think I have a few.
Okay.
I was like, I would make Will Smith a rebel pilot.
Mm.
Because
That is there, yeah.
it fits just right.
Got to
It
give me
fits
one of
just right.
these. Yeah.
I could see it.
I would make Billy Porter a Sith.
Billy Porter.
He's
I'm gonna
a director and a music producer.
And
The
Bill-
black gay guy that show up with the dresses.
Yeah, because let's be honest, the Sith doesn't have the Sith does not have great fashion choices. He brings some class to the Sith.
Hey, black don't miss, man. You see what I'm wearing right now?
Look. You're look. I'm just saying.
I hear you. Nah, he would definitely have some flair. He would have some flair to it. I can dig it.
And just because I would make this person a bad guy just so I could see him shoot lightning from his hands, Ric Flair.
Woo! Okay, love to see it.
Literally, woo!
Love to see it.
He come out, he have the huge robe. He'd be like,
my team looking sharp already just off his pick.
It is. It's crazy.
We got the drip and the pizzazz because he got character. Billy Porter, he's hilarious. And then we got Ric Flair. What you got for that?
Nothing.
You got for that?
Nothing at all. It's crazy.
What? With a fashion sense, we rule in the galaxy.
It's crazy.
I ain't got nothing for me.
Don't talk to me.
Don't touch me. Don't talk to me.
Yo, so for my Jedi brother, if Order 66 went down, how would you escape? And where would you go to hide out?
and you escape.
I like that.
Yeah. Right. Or even could you escape?
Right. Well, I'm going down. I'm going out fighting regardless.
There you go. I like to see.
I'm going out fighting because they're not taking no prisoners, so everybody got to go. If I do get away, I'm gonna hide out for a little bit and make my presence very, 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 very minimal, and wait for my time to strike to take back what's ours. That's it.
It's like Ferris Olin from Legends continuity.
Mm-hmm.
Obi-Wan would be pissed at you. I can see it already.
He would.
Brother.
Where are you going?
Sit your ass down.
You were told to stay here. No. No, I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of running. This my only son. He not even old enough to do that for you. Come on, man. You know we out here. Let's just go get it.
Let me
real quick.
Let me be a Jedi. I'm like, yo, what's Yoda doing? Yoda's going to the Dagobah system. Guess we're going to the Dagobah system.
No, we not. Right. Like it stink over there. I ain't going.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I was like, you know what else stinks?
For my ship to get
dead.
stuck, I'm gonna be pissed. Let my X-wing get stuck in there. Get it out.
Yo, for real.
I'm not getting
Use
out.
the Force.
Right, use the Force. Use the Force.
I am hot.
You said use the Force. You got the Force on you.
We gonna do
You
it
got the
together.
Force.
Me, Obi-Wan, Yoda pulling up on the Death Star. Now, come on. Let's get it.
Let you know right now, Yoda was not pulling up that day.
He's gonna be on my back. He's gonna be on my back.
Yoda been like, oh no, twisted ankle I have.
That's it.
Lay behind,
Twist
I
yourself
will.
in this bag. You should. Come on. Something. Yo, that's a bad episode.
For real.
Right, man.
Hey,
That's
still
not
be
baby
better.
Yoda, that's old Yoda.
Still be better than Rise of Skywalker.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that would end bad.
Okay, guys. So here's a question: favorite Star Wars moment, least favorite Star Wars moment.
Wow, favorite? These are very good questions, gentlemen.
Yeah, y'all interview is dope, man. Shout out to y'all.
Look, if you check out the channel, I've been doing this for a minute.
Oh, it shows. It certainly shows.
That is a really good question.
So I have a thing, right? Even with everything. I love cavalry moments, like when the cavalry arrives, like like the homie, the main, whoever, the main protagonist or the main person, one person's going through it and they're facing indomitable odds, but then they goons pull up. I love the setup for that. I love that. So for me, like I popped a little bit, even though I hated Rise. No, I ain't even gonna go for Rise of Skywalker. I'm not gonna do that.
I sense that's where you were going.
You sense that's what I was trying to be nice, but I'm like, I can't even lie. I can't lie to y'all.
Yeah, because that shit don't even make logical sense.
No, it was terrible. It Nah.
It was like, how do
It
all
was
those
bad.
ships get through that minefield at the same time?
It was bad. It was bad.
That's gonna be my worst moment. So give me a second. I got you. So it's between when all the Jedi popped up in the Geonosis Arena in Episode 2. I love that moment.
That was a game changer.
That was hot. Or it's either that, or when in the Force Awakens, another one I didn't like none of the sequels for real, but in the Force Awakens when you seen the X-wings getting low, pulling up on what's the girl name? The lady with the big eyes. She looked like my grandma.
I forget. I forget her name. What are you talking about?
What's her name? She looked like my grandma. She looked like my
Oh
grandma.
my God.
God bless her. I
I
hope they
can't.
never mess that character up. I hope they never mess her up. But her castle. I
Right.
know her name. I'm tripping. But when the X-wings pulled up, because the bad guys was there, the First Order pulled up, and they just flew in, and Poe Dameron got like a kill count of 13 off rip.
Right.
Yeah, he was going in.
That was fire
was
to me.
going in.
That was like, yo, that was big. That was a big deal to me. My least favorite moment. I'm gonna just go in. My least favorite moment was when Rey. Better yet, when Chewbacca pulled the Batman because Rey blew up the ship that he was in. That solidified that I was gonna hate that movie. That let me know right there. I'm gonna hate this whole movie. This whole John trash-tastic. She's stressed. So that's how she used Force Lightning.
She's upset.
She's pressed.
She's upset.
Okay.
She makes the Force seem like the most easiest thing to handle.
Just press triangle, y'all.
Because they don't know what the Force is. That's the problem.
Yeah. Just spam button, spam button, spam button.
That's it. Whatever
That's
works.
it.
So those are my favorites, and that's my least favorite. I would have said something about Episode 3, but I talk about Episode 3 way too much. The whole movie is my favorite. So
That's true.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Thank you. Your turn.
Okay, so I got 3 favorite moments. I'll start with my top one. My top one is
Tippy top.
Tippy top is Episode 3. As soon as Anakin says you'll try, and then he jumps over Obi-Wan. When he lands,
Yes.
right,
Yes.
all the ignorance that's happening, right? But then when
All
they
the
get
ignorance.
over, when they get over to basically Anakin gets to a wall and he spins around and he back blocks, I was done. That's it. That's the reason I do what I do, is because of that movie. I would not be here. This would not be a thing if I didn't see that fight scene. Hands down. It's deep. It's deep. And then when they go on to the bridge and they do,
they getting
I don't even want
unruly.
to talk about it. We're not here to talk about it.
It
The
just
kick into the backflip.
The kick into the backfield, yeah, but like that. But before that,
The rush down.
yeah.
The rush down is
yeah,
powerful.
bing, 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 and
Yeah.
then he, bing. Whoa!
Don't touch me.
Oh
Don't touch me.
my
I got you.
the fight scene.
If you keep what he did, there's some very
The
genius.
maneuvering.
Can we get very technical on y'all real quick?
No, go
Please.
ahead.
Please
Okay.
do. Please do.
There's something that we do in when we're concocting a fight. It's called fight logic, right? We want it to make as much sense as possible to
Right.
show, like, why are we maneuvering this way? Why are we swinging this way and not this way? The physics of the fight. We want to live there. So we've analyzed the ever-living crap out of the entire fight of Episode 3. So when Anakin is coming in with pure blatant ignorance, unbridled BS, and he backs Obi-Wan into like a dead end, because if he go any further, Obi-Wan toast. Now he gonna fall
Right.
off instantly, right? Like when he does that, Obi-Wan's like, "Oh yeah, no, this ain't it, Chief. This is not the one." So he quickly tries to get out the way, and like you said, Anakin does his thing.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan thinks he's gonna dip out, and he kicks Anakin, and then the whole thing happens. And then he kicks him, and he lands at the jaw. I'm like, all right, what's up? What you trying to do?
Yeah.
Like, that was such a cool rabbit moment. Like, both of them was just fighting for, like, the superior ground, just like that. And what it did was, it showed Obi-Wan, like, this is not the fight that I want to be in. This ain't my hood. And Anakin's like, oh, yeah, this is it for me. I'm here for this. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him good. If this is what he bring into the fight, he toast. He toast. It gave him the green light to just keep going and keep trying to push through. He's like, all right, let's get it. Loved it. And I read the novelization, and
the novelization, it would have added another 10 minutes to this fight.
Yo, okay.
And
it was hard, yo.
And mind you, the fight itself is actually pretty lengthy. For a continuous mano a mano fight scene, for Hollywood, it's actually very lengthy.
It's like one of the longest one-on-one fight scenes in like Hollywood history or something like that.
And it's funny because they say that that's the longest fight in Star Wars too.
Yeah,
The book of the Lord. Beautiful, man. That's art. That's your favorite moment.
Yeah.
That's my favorite moment. My second favorite moment is in Return of the Jedi, when Luke is hiding around the end. He's hiding because he was like, "I won't fight you," or whatever. And then Darth Vader starts going off like, "Well, if you won't."
Sister.
Oh yeah. I had a daughter.
It's like, hold up, no.
Yeah. And Luke comes out of nowhere. No.
Yep.
And the music behind and the wide shot that they use when because his legs are making a triangle. And he's just giving it to him. And like, as you're watching it, as I'm watching it, I'm just like, I'm remembering Empire Strikes Back. I'm like, yo, he took his hand, he wasn't ready, and now Luke came back all the way different, and you didn't even know what was going to happen. Is he going to turn? He wearing all black. He got a glove on.
He turned.
He different.
And he pressed.
He different. And he did some thing where he came over and he was just
wackety. He was doing the jump on the fallen avalanche. Yeah.
Look, John, when it comes to original scores, John Williams is one of the masters.
Oh,
he don't miss.
Oh my goodness.
He don't miss.
And then my third favorite moment is in episode 1 when Obi-Wan and Darth Maul fight after Qui-Gon dies.
Oh yeah.
He came in with that Corey boy. Yeah, they was getting it in. Not when he showed up, but when they were fighting 1-on-1. Yeah. That's my top 3 right there.
The
my
smoke.
favorite. Yeah.
What about your least, man?
When Rey killed Sidious with his own Force lightning. What?
He ain't learned.
You're all the Jedi. It's more so my worst because it was a wasted opportunity. You had all the voices, but you didn't show nobody. And she just used reflect. She got mirror force.
She used mirror force. Yeah.
She got mirror force.
The movie
The
movie would have gotten 10 times better if at that moment they just played "You Got the Touch." You got the power.
Hey, yo.
Because, that movie was so weird. I went to the movies by myself and ended up making friends in my row because we're like, all right, so we all agree this is weird, right?
Wow.
Yo.
That's when you know.
I was like,
you know.
And I mean, it was a PG-13 film. Y'all go use Samuel Jackson's voice. Y'all could have threw that one fuck in there.
Something.
Y'all get one.
At least.
Y'all get one.
But what pisses me off about it is that scene confirmed to me that he was dead, and I hated that.
He's still fighting for it, though. He's still fighting.
Yes, he is. Yep.
If you want to be real, like he would have been super ancient if he was around at this time. So I want to believe that May survived the fall. Huh?
That's okay. And it'd be like Star Wars, the last motherfucker.
Would have still been better than what we got.
Amen.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will be.
Listen.
All right, so let me ask y'all: if you could take a swordsman out of another universe and make him a Jedi or a Sith, who would it be?
Sephiroth.
Tanjiro.
Dang, that was fast.
First off,
that way too much.
Picking Sephiroth is too fucking easy. That was a safe. That's like a safe question.
Okay.
That was so safe.
Okay,
that was so fucking safe.
I got you. I love Sephiroth, dog.
No, I'm not disparaging you for liking Sephiroth. I just know he's an easy pick.
That's fair. I'm surprised you want to say Kenshin for real.
Or Zorro.
That was gonna be my number 2, only because I know Tanjiro would be a Jedi.
Or Zorro.
Zorro. He got a lot of darkness.
I got you. I'm gonna get. It's funny. It's a Z person. I'm gonna say Zero from Mega Man X. He's a robot.
He has a lightsaber. Makes sense.
He halfway there.
Right.
Makes sense.
He don't miss.
He don't.
He a little ignorant though.
And he's cool.
He's cool. It's cool points off the charts.
Yeah, he's cool.
Kind of be bad sometimes, but
makes sense.
That's good shit. I like Tanjiro as a Jedi.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, Tanjiro definitely displays those Jedi qualities, man.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
For sure.
like through and through.
Give him a blue light. Give him a blue lightsaber. Oh my goodness.
It's a rat.
Have y'all seen the movie?
No, not yet.
I didn't see it yet.
I can't wait though.
But I already know what happens.
It's good.
I read ahead, so.
Oh man, it's good. It's really
I
good.
believe it. I know it is.
I've been hearing great reviews.
I mean, since you're already read, you know, but the ending literally brought tears in my eyes. Oh my god!
Don't tell me nothing. I ain't reading or seen nothing. Don't tell me nothing.
I would pick The Witcher.
Okay.
The Witcher, and just because I would love to, if you turn that whole movie into Star Wars, it would be so much weirder, but just as cool. Beatrix Kiddo and Bill from Kill Bill.
Okay. Okay, I see you.
Kill Bill in space. I'll take that.
That would be something else. That would be interesting. Okay.
Let's go Tarantino.
I almost said Afro Samurai too. Almost threw him up there.
Afro.
I mean Samuel L. Jackson though. That's why I was like,
yeah.
You're already playing him low key.
Doing it. Yeah.
I feel like Afro would be like a great Jedi because he don't give a fuck about either side of the Force.
Sure.
He trying to super mind his business.
Definitely be
just leave him the fuck alone. If you come near him, he gonna slice you up. But other than that, he chilling.
That animation look crazy.
Hell yeah, it was. Good
I
time.
would see Afro Samurai having a run-in with the Mandalorian just on a random travel.
My aim is only forward and
go right through him.
Don't play with me.
No,
touch me.
No, it would be one of those things. He's like, so we're both after the same thing. Yes and no. You want to kill him. I just need to bring him in for money. So let's work together. You can still kill him as long as I can bring in the body for money.
Me and my number 2 headband.
Yeah.
The Empire got the number 2 headband.
Right.
Moff Gideon. Yeah, right. What stormtrooper?
Right.
Yo,
what dark side?
If the Empire had the number 1 hairband, there would be no more Empire.
That's it.
It's over in one episode.
It's over. Like I don't see anybody that could handle Samurai if he had force powers and a lightsaber.
Bro, ain't nobody handling him now.
Right.
He ain't got none of that.
Right. Right.
Now y'all got me tripping. I'm thinking of Samurai Champloo and everything. Mugen and
Ooh,
G.
that's a see now there would have been a surprise pick. That would have been a surprise pick right there.
And it's funny because I don't do it. I abandoned the idea.
Yeah.
There was this technique that Gene was using that I was trying to do. And did I do it ever? I think we getting close to doing it.
Yeah, I don't think we ever finished it.
We never finished it. This technique where he gets around and like behind his opponent and like he just stays on their back until he gets the opening and pushes up and goes in. My bad. Like I know it's just something about the techniques that they talk about.
I love that technique that when he does that, when he pushes back and he start moving with him. Yes, I love that technique.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Don't mess.
Yeah, we never finished that technique. That's good. You gotta do that.
I don't know if I can no more. I'm much bigger now.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
You gotta do that now. You
You just have to learn how to adjust.
Facts.
You keep it right here, and you.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
There you go. See. See.
I gotta save that.
Now we got homework. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Our job is done. Good night.
Appreciate it.
Listen, I'm just an old fighter who remembers a few good things. It might be useful every once in a blue moon.
I'm going through it right now, like with like nostalgia and stuff like that. So my favorite character in canon is Darth Reverend.
Okay.
I feel like he embodied both perfectly. So like, do y'all have a favorite character in canon?
Of course.
It's probably the same person.
Who, me?
I said it's probably.
Oh, so you already know who I'm picking. Yeah, I know he will. Go ahead. Go off.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, because Greg's got a bunch of Sith he got to go through. In his mind of minds. Anakin. Anakin in the lore. Anakin, like I said, if it wasn't for Hayden Christensen playing the character like he did, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I was so inspired, like when I saw him in episode 3, and now and ever since episode 3, you know, we got the Clone Wars. You know, I was just watching the 2D cartoon, the one on Cartoon Network, on Disney Plus the other night. Like anything with him in it, like the story, his fighting style, just seeing, you know, the rise and fall of his character and things like that. It makes me emotional.
Yo, that SEAL team of clone troops in that John.
Yeah.
Those guys were not to be fucked with.
Official. Official.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I do best. Be the opposite side of the phone.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah.
So he said Anakin, right? I'm gonna say Darth Vader before he got put in the suit. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that because I feel like in that moment we learned a ton about Anakin for real. Like we learned that what he was doing, the whole light side thing, that was an act. We believe that this is his pure self. This is what he would do uninhibited.
Right.
And like, just imagine him with a red lightsaber, but the regular Jedi drip
in the game.
It was in the game, wasn't it? Yeah, it would have been different. So but I definitely got others because I don't want to sound like I'm biting. But there's just something about the way Anakin just thinks and wields a lightsaber and the brute force that he has in the Force. It's crazy. Big fan of it. I was just looking at his work the other day because I want to start incorporating more of his stuff in my fighting style. Darth Malgus from the Old Republic.
All right, yeah.
Big fan of him. Big fan. He's just so like dominating, and his story is crazy too. There's a term with the Sith. There's a phenomenon of the Sith. The same way the Jedi have the Chosen One, which they believe will bring balance to the Force. So the Sith believe in what's called the Sithari, and he's just as scary as you would imagine a crazy powerful Sith would be. And for real, you don't want to. You don't want to. Wouldn't. No one. I wouldn't want to.
It's a lot.
Blatant ignorance.
You can't stop him.
That's the thing. You can't. You cannot.
Was that the was that the Sith that like almost beat death? Like he almost came like immortal in a way.
You're thinking of the
Plagueis.
You're thinking of Darth Sion and Nihilus.
Okay.
I thought it was Plagueis the Wise.
No, it's okay. Well, Plagueis found out how to manipulate that, and other people, Plagueis got salty. He got done up and killed. Sion, even if you killed him, he'd come back.
Right.
Nihilus was just.
It was Sion. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but
because Sion looks like a vicious version of Vader without the armor, but just as scarred.
And that's the beautiful thing, because Malgus is like a fusion of the two of those. Because he just don't got the helmet. He did get done super dirty in the Battle of Alderaan in the Old Republic, because he got pushed into a mountain, and that Jedi, Satele Shan, forced the mountain to collapse on him. And after that, he had to be walking around like Vader, just without the helmet. But he's the Sith that, if you've seen the video from the Old Republic, one of the very first trailers, he pulled up on the Jedi Temple with just him and a bounty hunter baby girl, and he walks in, and he's just there posted up like, what y'all Jedi trying to do? Looking as black as the darkest womb. He's just there standing, and the Jedi dropping off the ceiling like, what's up? It's more of us than it is of you. He's like, give it a second. And a starship crashes right into the gates of the temple, and out pops like a whole army of Sith. All these red lightsabers turn on.
That's all you see.
And that's it. They just turn it on like, what's up? And the good hands commence. Yo, like, there was just something powerful and like audacious about how he lived his life as a Sith. And when he realized that he was hitting a wall with his power, as dark as it's going to sound, this is what Sith do. You might see some of that in what Urban Jedi Knights do. He had to sever his connections to positive emotions. So unfortunately, he destroyed his love to become stronger. And I mean, it worked, but it really didn't count for much. But that's some Sith shit right there. Like, that's my guy. His story's crazy, man. He's dumb powerful and like dominating on the battlefield. Like, the way I see it is, if I'm on a battlefield and I'm rumbling a bunch of Jedi, who would I want in my corner?
Right.
Him.
Right.
He ain't getting stopped. So
you just can't. You can't stop him.
What you got for him?
He just keeps going.
He will go through your health bar.
And he's nice. It's not like he just like, you know what he's doing.
He's sharp. He's sharp.
One of my favorites. Actually, I love both equally, and ironically, they have that comic connection. It would be Obi-Wan and Darth Maul.
Interesting.
Especially old, and I'm talking about Ben Kenobi, OG triple. Ben was just like, listen, shit.
Yep.
Listen, kid, I might show you a few things, but that's it. I don't want no more of this.
Yeah,
I ain't on none of this.
But Darth Maul showed you the power of petty. My man got cut in half, and his pettiness drove him to live
for years.
It's
like a decade and some change.
Yeah.
No,
like then he come
like 20, 30 years.
Like then he come back with like a spider body or something shit like that.
Yeah.
He came back with a spider body, then got some modified legs. He brung his brother up. They tried to take out the Emperor. His brother got murked. Then he became a crime syndicate.
Twice.
All the time, still just looking for Obi-Wan to kill him. And then when he finally met up with this nigga, they're both pretty old. Obi-Wan served him within 7 seconds. I was like,
it was 1, 2, 3. Bam. That was
it. He simmered on the first one.
He did. Yeah. Oh, he caught him. Yeah.
It was like,
was so real.
He was like, listen, man, I chose life. You kept choosing violence. Now look at you.
Look at you. Look at you.
You're not even half the man
you.
used to be.
Stupid.
Look at you. What's your shit pushed in? Some ass out.
Come on. Sheesh.
But guys, it has been an absolute treasure having you in today. It really has.
So much. We really appreciate it.
We would love to check you guys out even more. So where can we check you guys out at?
Awesome. So it's gonna take a minute now because you always help me with this. I suck. I'm an old ass man.
We gonna count them.
We gonna count them all? All right. Look forward to something popping out on YouTube and Instagram within the next 24, 48 hours. We got something big coming. Got something big coming. That's on YouTube under Urban Jedi Nights. Just type it in the search engine. Get it popping, crack lacking.
I got you. It'll all be at the bottom.
Nice.
Please subscribe. On the IG, we've got several pages coming up. We got Urban Jedi Nights. That's the home page. Yeah. But then you've got my personal Sith page. If you like your dark side twist, Darth Bellum at Darth Bellum on IG and Twitter. Then you've got
Navad _Jedi. Your boy Justice. Okay. Peacekeeper. Guardian.
Disgusting. I'm trying to keep some violence. Then we also the lovely lady of our group couldn't make it.
Shout out to Rishara.
Tessa _Darksider. I'm going to confirm that in one moment. Tell them about the Facebook page.
Oh, and the Facebook page, our group Facebook page, where you can come and basically share anything Star Wars in it. We all interact with each other. That's Urban Jedi Nights underscore PHL?
No.
Urban Jedi Nights PHL.
I always mess up.
It's a group. It's our group page on Facebook. Feel free. We're the admins of it, so we'll accept you.
Show love.
Do y'all?
And we're also on TikTok.
Urban
Jedi _Nights.
Yes.
Check us out on the TikToks of Ticks, and we get it popping.
Yes.
Do y'all have a Patreon or a buy me a coffee that we can send people to for y'all?
My mans, I appreciate that. We are well on the way for doing that.
Yeah, working on that.
We're can we talk a little bit about what we trying to do real quick? If
Sure. Yeah. Cool. Rock out.
Much appreciated, man. Thank y'all. Y'all are princes amongst men. Dope. We're building our YouTube page. So what that's requiring us to do, more specifically, we're building the mainline episodic series for our YouTube page. Now, what's airing soon, I can't say. I won't say because y'all would hate me for it.
Yeah.
But I gonna say but it's meant to feed that. So with our mainline series, we're looking for 10 to 15 minute long episodes, just telling you the stories of the Urban Jedi Nights. The mainline series will be anywhere between a couple episodes. I'm not going to tell them that neither.
Yeah.
But in that process, we will be seeking contributors and investors. So when we get closer to finalizing the filming process for episode 1, we'll then be using that as leverage, asking power to be like, hey, guys, y'all want more of this? Contribute. So stay tuned, stay dope. And as always,
may the force be with y'all.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And when y'all get that done, please hit us up, and we'll definitely spread the word for y'all.
Thank you.
We got a pretty nice sized community, especially on Facebook. So hit us out, and we'll definitely spread the word for y'all.
Thank you so much for having us, man. It means a lot.
No problem.
Especially around this time of year, man.
Full of stars.
Got you.
Everyone, this has been the Urban Jedi Knights. They've make sure you check them out because it looks like they are all over the place, but they're always a galaxy far, far away.
But for us, they're right in the corner. So you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But next thing you know, they're gonna be trying to have forced battles inside a Renton terminal. An Amish person gonna throw a pickle at y'all.
I'm gonna catch it. You gonna catch it.
My cats are being insulted.
Uh-huh.
Jokes on y'all niggas. I like savory foods.
And I'm hungry.
Oh yeah. So before we hang, are y'all going to the cons?
We're thinking about it. We're still, so we got a few invites recently. Some of them have made a few requests for COVID regulations and everything like that. So we're navigating that before we make any sound decisions. There's a chance that even if we don't go to attend the cons, we will be in that area just to support some of our other co-content creators, some of our old fans, some of our old friends who are still making those circuits happen. So we but we will definitely announce whatever we decide to do within the next month.
Yeah.
All on all our social media platforms. So
Got you.
check us out.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure.
Pleasure was ours.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
This is Corey Salty True Floyd, Salty Live 215 for Amerime Media. And then we have over here the boss
Comic
of the boss. Comic
boss.
Ugh.
That's my time. I hate them.
Be well.
Gotta go. Thank
the
y'all.
force be
Thank you
with you.
guys.
Godspeed.
See y'all.
Hey guys, Demon Engine here, aka the Imposter Waifu, and if you like that video and want to watch more, be sure to check out either video that's on the side of me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you want some of this sweet merch that I'm wearing, go to AmerimeMedia.com and hit shop in our menu. Okay, bye!